Municipal with filmmaker now. High School Road northbound at Occidental Road. The right lane is blocked by some kind of hazard. 101 southbound, stop and go in Petaluma. From Petaluma 101 southbound to Hamilton, go slow. The bottom between Offshore Boulevard and Lucas Valley Road and 101 southbound at Lincoln Avenue. We have a bunch of units helping out a...
Good morning, everybody. I just drove from my town in Petaluma down south beyond San Francisco down to San Jose. It's about an hour and a half drive to start my Samsung Unpacked adventure. I've covered Samsung Unpacked from a distance for many years now, and actually been invited quite a few years, but when I was at TWIT, the company kind of decided that it didn't make sense to go to the event, made more sense to cover it from a distance. Well, now I've been invited to attend in person, and of course I'm doing my own thing now, so of course I want to come, and there's a whole bunch of events tied into it. And so, it's my first time checking out an event like this, so I figured, why not show you what it's like to check out an event like this for the first time from the inside as well. So that's what I'm going to show you today. Of course, Samsung, what we know is that Unpacked, we're going to find out all the information about the S25 series, S25, S25 Plus, S25 Ultra. I'm guessing that we might actually see more information about Project Moohan, which is their XR headset that I checked out back in December at the Google campus, and a whole lot more. I imagine I'm going to see a lot of familiar faces, and I'm really excited. If my voice sounds a little weird, it's because I just got over a cold / I don't know if it was a flu, but it was a nasty cold. I was out for 3 days, and thankfully feeling so much better and can make this event. I was really kind of concerned there for a minute that I might actually have to miss things, or at least parts of it. But I'm feeling pretty good. It's just my voice isn't so great. So, let's go take a look and see what this is all about. Napalm Death in the Melvins. It's my kind of place.
Hello, friend.
Hi, good to see you.
There's a lot of you in this group, so we won't be able to fit everybody up here. So if we can have some volunteers go stand outside and wait.
Morning.
Stellar.
We're gonna go straight back.
Thank you.
Hey, Michael, how are you? Please let there be chairs.
Well, yeah, the informational thing said bring everything that you're going to need. I'm like, what? Do I bring a table? Do I bring chairs? Like what?
Yes, bring a table.
I can't fit a table, Adam.
Amateur.
5 minutes. 5 minutes to get through hardware and camera. Let's go.
Yeah, I brought my MacBook Air with me. ET's like within 30 seconds.
Well, so this is called a content capture. And essentially what this is an event that is held for certain members of the press earlier than the actual big event that actually happens tomorrow, so that we can kind of get a sense of what these devices are all about, get kind of an advanced look into how features work, and of course, capture content, right? Because if we're writing articles or if we're shooting video or whatever, this gives us a head start on collecting some of that footage that we'll need to put together our pieces. And then, once things lift, once embargoes lift, then we can go ahead and unleash it to the world, and we're a few steps ahead. This being my first content capture experience for Samsung, it's been kind of interesting. It's about to round out over the course of the next 10 minutes. They're going to start kicking people out. And so I'm kind of in a position where I'm like, did I do enough? Did I capture enough? I think I did. I've got an article that I'm writing. I'm doing some of the video work for the site and for Android Faithful and stuff. So I'm sure I have enough, but you could always use more. So that's kind of my a little bit of my stress situation right now. But you can kind of see if I pop the camera around, they've got all these different sets and environments to kind of test and show off some of the different features of the S25 series. And it's all very kind of coordinated. I've been doing a lot of my shooting with the S24 Ultra that I have right here, as well as a little bit with the Osmo Pocket 3, but really I've just been using the Pocket 3 for kind of the vlog style stuff. But yeah, they're about to kick us out, so I feel like I got to get a few other last minute things in before I have no choice but to wait till tomorrow with the big scroll. All right, well, I am done with the content capture session, and right now just walking downtown San Jose. I'm feeling a little bit of the post-cold kind of exhaustion. It was a little tiring, you know, there was a couple of hours of kind of intense focus, photos and videos and saying hi to people and all the things, which was great, but I'm just feeling a little tired. So now I'm going to go to a place to do some work before I can get into my hotel room for the night. All right, so had the event this morning, just did some lunch and a little bit of riding, some chatting with some friends and people I hadn't seen in a while. And now I'm realizing, sorry, my voice is still pretty crackly. Now I'm realizing that the hotel that I booked is a little bit further away from everything else than I thought when I booked it. You know, I was looking to save some money because, hey, you know, that's important. But turns out I'm about 20 minutes away from where everything is, which is where I'm staying. That's fine. 20 minutes isn't that bad, but I kind of wish I was back there because I'd be home already, or, you know, my hotel room, where I'm going to do some more work. And then I got to figure out whether I'm doing this evening. Well, I'm definitely doing Android Faithful. I'm going to be doing that podcast from the hotel room, Wi-Fi gods permitting. And then after that, there's a Samsung kind of evening event that they're holding for the press that I'm invited to. And I would like to go, but I'm also kind of feeling a little, like, energetically speaking, I'm a little run down from having been sick last weekend. I'm not 100%. I'd say I'm like 80% right now. And so I'm trying to figure out, you know, throughout the course of the rest of the day, whether I'm actually going to have the energy to do that or whether it just makes sense to rest up and be solid for tomorrow, which is the big event, the big Unpacked extravaganza, whatever you want to call it, happening that Samsung is putting on. Very curious about that, and I want to be in good health for that. So anyways, that's my update. We'll see how it goes. What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Android Faithful, your weekly source for the latest news, hardware, and apps for the world of Android. I am one of your hosts, Jason Howell.
And I am your other host, Ron Richards. And Jason, you appear to be joining us from an undisclosed location.
Oh, this is my new studio. It's fashioned after a hotel room. I figured that would be kind of unique, right? Like no one ever develops and designs a new studio that looks like a hotel room.
It's a good idea. It's very serene artwork behind you. And for our audio listeners, Jason is in a hotel room with it looks as if like is that like water art or what is that?
It is. Yeah, I am surrounded by some pretty relaxing artwordon't know. It's not a bad corner to have behind me. As far as hotel rooms go, it could be a lot worse.
Not too bad. Well, I mean, we don't want to disclose your location, but it is Samsung Galaxy Unpacked Eve. So could you possibly be somewhere near Samsung?
It sounds like yes. I think it's no secret that I am going to Samsung Unpacked tomorrow, and this will be my first time actually attending, not virtually. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Hey, good morning. It is the morning of Samsung Unpacked, and I've already had a couple hours of writing and research and everything to kind of prepare for what I have planned around this event, but I'm already running behind. I'm realizing I'm very bad at time management. I haven't eaten, and I've got to get there in like an hour and 15 minutes. This is a total theme of my life, so I'm going to scramble and go there, and hopefully I can show you what it's like to be inside of Unpacked. All right, I made it. Hi. Good. How are you? That work?
Good. You?
Awesome.
Got your official badge, and then this is also for the Unpacked night later on if you're coming. Just make sure you bring that back with you to get it.
Okay. Great. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And then any phones, cameras as well?
Oh, I mean, yeah, they're all sprinkled throughout there.
No, you're good.
Gotta find doors that are open. Okay, we're about 10 minutes out.
There's no more seats over there, so you're gonna want to head up there.
Head up here?
Yes.
Great, thanks. Okay, here we go. So I'm just sitting here waiting for the beginning of the Samsung Galaxy Unpacked at the stadium. And for lack of a better lighting background, I'm choosing this because you can hardly see my face. So at least you can see swirlies on the ceiling. But it hasn't started yet. I cut it really close, but I got into my spot a little bit in the nosebleeds just in time, I think with like 5 minutes to spare. So some last minute press rolling in. The event's about to start. We'll find out all about the S25, S25 Plus, and S25 Ultra, and then see where else the day takes us.
Single press of a button. And it not only understands you, but also anticipate the next few steps as your very own AI companion. This customized chipset also advances Galaxy's class-leading photography and editing.
Ready for another spotlight?
With cutting-edge AI and next-level performance. With One UI 7, the Galaxy S25 series provides a seamless mobile experience that feels natural, intuitive, and effortless. Equipped with a customized AP optimized for gaming, it delivers unparalleled performance and responsiveness. And the AI-powered camera offers stunning photography with professional-level editing tools, letting you create like never before. Just when you think you've seen it all, the show isn't over. a culmination of our most innovative technology, packed into a form that's sleek, powerful, and unlike anything you've seen before. Introducing Galaxy S25 Edge.
The product experience zone is now open. Please make your way to the arena floor.
All right, so Samsung Galaxy Unpacked 2025 done, at least the stage presentation part of it. Now they've got an experience area where you can go and test out the hardware. And I'd say for the most part, you know, everything fell in line with what we've expected, what the leaks had pointed to. Of course, we did have a little bit of a sneak attack there at the end with the Galaxy S25 Edge, which I believe was more of a reference to the Slim, which we had been hearing about. There was the possibility that that was even going to be fully announced at this event, at least that's what rumors were saying. Of course, that didn't happen, but they did tease it at least a little bit, got people excited for that. Who knows when we're going to actually find out more information about that. I think possibly, you know, April, May, June, somewhere around that time, probably closer to summer. But anyways, I'm going to see if I can get just a little bit more time with some of these devices, shoot some B-roll, and then I think at some point I'm picking up an S25 Ultra for myself. I've got a busy day ahead of me. Well, I just recorded my most of my stand-up. Now I'm going to go into the back room where they have the product experience something. I can't remember what they call it, but here we go. My question is more on looking at This today, welcome. Fell off of someone's Osmo.
Sounds good, man.
Almost
Appreciate
certainly. I just saw it on the carpet, so someone might be looking for it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep.
Por supuesto, cuentan con la última. Por supuesto, cuentan con la última actualización de WASN'T. Por supuesto, cuentan con la última actualización. Lo que pone para me gustó mucho.
Thank you for joining us today. The product experience zone is now closed. Please make your way to the nearest exit.
You might want to see the back of the display of the stage. Check that out. Isn't that cool? The whole panel illuminates the entire stage presentation of the Samsung Galaxy Unpacked. That huge presentation that you saw is kind of what it looks like up close. But I mean, just take a look at that. That's so cool looking. What a massive amount of technology right there. Just interconnected Somebody thought all that through. That is really cool. Oh my goodness. All right, well, that's a wrap for that. Now I gotta go pick up a review unit of the S25 Ultra. I got my bag slung awkwardly over one shoulder and a beef burrito tucked under my other arm. It's a weird kind of coupling, isn't it? But I'm gonna head over and pick up my device. A bag on one shoulder, a beef burrito tucked under the other arm. There's something about that coupling that just kind of cracks me up. I will say, you know, I started this this journey yesterday feeling still pretty run down from being sick over the weekend. Today's a day later, I feel better, but man, I'm still kind of exhausted. I'm probably gonna crash tonight when I get home, almost certainly.